I'm about to tell you something that will make you question everything you think you know about success routines. For the past 3 years, I've been lying to you. Not completely, but enough that it matters. Those 5 a.m. workouts, sometimes 10. All-nighters, more like strategic naps. Success isn't a perfect routine, it's a mess.
Everyone sees the highlight reel, the productivity, the wins, the perfect morning routine. But nobody sees what actually happens behind the scenes. What you see is the real. What's real is the whole story. Let yourself be human.
Habit. Here's the one habit that changed everything for me, and it's not what any productivity guru will tell you. This is it. Every evening I put my phone away, no screens, just me on the sidewalk. 20 minutes, no headphones, just walking. After that, everything else feels lighter. Start with one walk, see what happens.
Parts no one frames, the crumbs, the stains, the crying at 3 a.m., the slow leak, the sour orange, the snail crossing the keyboard. It's not optimized or aesthetic, but it's real, and it...
I thought success meant early alarms, endless hustle, sacrificing sleep, meals, friends. Everyone said that's the price. But the darker side? Nobody tells you about the loneliness, the exhaustion, the quiet moments where your chest caves in from the weight of trying to be more, better, faster. The higher I climbed, the emptier I felt, until one night it all cracked, and I realized...
The truth isn't glamorous. It's not posters or catchphrases. It's sweaty, lonely. Sometimes nobody is watching, but the work is building you. Sometimes it's learning alone, and sometimes it's risking everything. Success feels like this, but it's
routine. People ask about my routine. They want the secrets, the hacks, the shortcuts. They think it's magic, but it looks boring because it is. Up at 5 a.m., daily planning, deep work. I build habits that compound like crazy. That's the secret.
The real secret? My success routine looks nothing like what you think. The moment I stopped following traditional advice, everything changed. I made my own rules. I started listening inward and building what actually lights me up. The result? Freedom and flow. Now my success routine is creative walks, slow mornings, and work.
3 years ago, I was drowning in productivity advice. I had tried everything. Every morning routine, every time management system, every shiny new app that promised to change my life. But the more I chased, the busier I felt. Until one day, I stopped. I cut the noise.
I was waking up at 5 a.m. Even though I'm a night person, I forced myself to meditate while my mind ran marathons. I meal prepped every Sunday, even though I hated it. I was following everybody else's blueprint for success until I realized it wasn't mine. So I tore it up and built my own rhythm.
I remember one specific morning that changed everything. It was a Tuesday. I set my alarm for 4:45 a.m. because some entrepreneur I followed said that was the secret to his success. The alarm went off. I hit snooze, then I hit it again and again. But when I finally got up...
Here's what nobody tells you about following other people's routines. They're made for their lives, their energy levels, their responsibilities, their goals, not yours. When you try to wear someone else's schedule, it pinches in weird places, it drags, it burns you out. So ask yourself, what actually works for me? Maybe it's a bike ride at noon.
By the time I dragged myself out of bed at 6:30 a.m., I already felt like a failure. I had broken my routine before the day even started. And this wasn't just one morning. This was every morning, for months.
But here's the mini surprise most people miss. That feeling of failure, it wasn't because I was lazy or undisciplined. It was because I was following a routine that didn't fit my biology or my life. When I stopped forcing someone else's schedule and started listening to my own rhythms, everything shifted.
The productivity industry loves to tell us there's one right way to be successful. Wake up at 5, take cold showers, crush the workout, live by the schedule. And if you can't keep up, you're just not committed enough. But here's the twist. Success isn't a template. It's personal, it's messy, it's you.
I was living in constant low-level stress. Even on the good days, there was this knot in the back of my mind. What if I get sick? What if something unexpected happens? What if I can't keep up the perfect streak I've built? The questions looped at night. Day. This morning I tried something different. No score, just...
And here's the most insidious part. This stress was actually making me less productive. Research shows that chronic stress reduces cognitive function, creativity, and decision-making ability. But I was so caught up in the routine that I couldn't see it was harming me. Taking a step back, breathe.
I used to think my routine was everything. I'd skip parties because they cut into my bedtime. I'd turn down opportunities that didn't fit the schedule. And I hurt people I cared about by choosing a cold morning run over warm company. I'm trying to change that.
Hey, Ethan. What's up?
I didn't know who else to call. She's gone, man. It's over.
I'm here. Breathe with me, okay? We'll get through this.
Thank you.
Always.
The breaking point came during a month that looked perfect on paper. I hit every target. Earnings soared. My work went further than it ever had. By every external measure, I was killing it. And yet, sometime between the late-night spreadsheets and another glowing headline, it all...
I did take the call. I'm not a monster. But
But the fact that my routine was my first thought instead of my friend's well-being showed me how twisted my priorities had become. Miles logged, heart rate perfect, latte art flawless, until her second message. That was the moment the treadmill stopped feeling steady.
The breaking point came during a particularly successful month. I had hit all my business goals, made more money than ever before, published my best work. By every external measure, I was killing it. And yet, under the surface, something was cracking. The applause faded.
The breaking point came during a particularly successful month. I hit every target. Revenue up, new clients pouring in. I published the piece I'd always wanted to write. By every external measure, I was killing it. Friends toasted, my phone wouldn't stop buzzing, but at night, wide